Timing for home is Jonas Vingegaard, and it's going to be a question of a sprint at the very end unless Landa can hold this modest margin all the way for the next 5 or so kilometres. He's going to have company, of course he is. And with the bonus seconds, Brian, there's potential for some movement behind, which is why it's so lively here.
Yeah, and it'll continue all the way to the finish. I'm just thinking that Mauro Smith is perfectly poised. Came off that descent. Now he hasn't done anything. He's kind of hanging on the back of this group, and if there's any kind of lull in the last kind of few kilometres, he'll definitely be one to try. But you know, he started the day at 1 minute and 40, so I don't think he'll be, you know, thinking of getting too much time in the run-in. It's more a case of the riders that are very close. Your Gaudu, Jonas Vingegaard, Mas, Higuita, McNulty, Yates, Knox, they're all very close in the general classification.
After yesterday, I believe in Higuita to snaffle some bonus seconds, and if he does, he's going to be cruising to the top 5 from 8th place, and there he is. He's on second wheel at the moment. Landa just goes over to one side of the road. Knox is thinking about picking it up. Simon Yates is here as well, and Chavez speared up through the middle. He's gone. Esteban Chavez, gritted teeth, fabulous to see. It's this is that drag I was telling you about, all the way up to the line. And you were absolutely right, Brian. Schmidt here wants to get something out of today. I'm not quite sure what he will achieve.
Another second place.
Let's see. Yeah, collecting them, you might say. And here comes Higuita. Now, he won yesterday. It's amazing what a win can do for you in terms of confidence. He bridges over. Minute and 6 is the gap. That's it's going to be in the possibly in the 50s or even the 40-second margin by the time we get to the line, because Vingegaard, as soon as he knows that he's done the job, is not going to need to continue to drive in the nail. Here we go.
If he gets the 6 seconds, I don't think it'll be enough. It'll put him in the same time as David Gaudu. But I think I'll have a look at the points classification. I know it's not on points, it's on, you know, all your stage places put together.
That's right.
And I've not got time to do that at the moment, but I'll put them on the same time. But I think Gaudu has had better stage places, so that might not be enough to get that 3rd place. But for the moment, the podium is this man here, Vingegaard. James Knox was just about to attack there, but Vingegaard, Landa, and David Gaudu.
Well, there's 6 bonus seconds disappearing up the road, Brian. You have to recalibrate constantly, don't you?
Yeah, I saw him. I don't know why the producer didn't see him as well, but you know, he's got chased down. James Knox started the day at 47 seconds, so yeah, he needs a bit of a gap. 32 seconds, so it's a case of 15 seconds with 6 seconds. You know, if he gets 10 seconds, he could be going on to the podium.
He's not going to get, if he gets 10-second margin, I doubt he's. Oh, hello, Higuita just takes off as well, and he's in hot pursuit. So it is going to be a 2-up sprint. Higuita wants to be involved and get those 6 bonus seconds. That was a clever wait, I think, just to potentially just lull a few others into a false sense of security. But he's on the case. Chavez has been so lively today. That's been fantastic to see, hasn't it, Brian? Again, he's an animator. It's good.
Yeah, good. Really good to see him back. You know, racing and racing aggressively in all the races. So Higuita swings over. James Knox. He needs the 6-second bonus, plus he needs at least 10 seconds. David Gaudu is the rider in jeopardy at the moment.
Landa at the side of the road looking over like, come on, fellas, I'm going to finish second. There's no doubt about that. Where are you going to finish? And that's Chavez that just pinged off the front. And Landa's being nobody's fool here. He's just saying, well, you know. And it looks like they've kind of accepted their fate after such a hard race. And this is 2 up right now. James Knox is doing a fantastic job. He could be vaulting up the order here, Brian.
Yes, he already is. Everybody in that group behind is a couple of riders moved out of the top 10, but this is a big challenge for James Knox to get that 3rd podium. David Gaudu is the person in jeopardy, and he's the person that has to react.
Well, yes, exactly. And Mikkel Landa is quite comfortable. He said, look, I'm not going to catch Vingegaard, and I'm certainly not going to chase him in, so do what you like. And so suddenly the pressure is on those who are looking for that third place on the podium. And this is a big, big roll of the dice for this man. Loving this. James Knox, 47 seconds down. If he can get a 10-second margin plus some bonuses, he will be on the podium. Fabulous. 1,600 metres only before we get to the line. I think a few of these guys are watching a podium place disappear from their grasp, Brian.
Well, I tell you what, having a teammate here in Mauro Smith is helping as well. He's just policing everything. Yates. He's jumping on everything. He jumped on Simon Yates there. He's just doing a terrific job for James Knox. It looks as if he's got around about that kind of 10, 12 seconds at the moment. It's an all-out effort all the way to the line. This is the last drag up here, and then it'll be downhill or kind of flattish all the way in towards the finish.
Here we go then. 1,200 metres. Last turn comes a little bit late, but with a plain view of it. And this is Vingegaard in charge of his own destiny. Brilliance at work. It's terrific to see. Giving time to send some love back home as well, Brian, to the family. How nice is that?
Yeah, he's conscious all the time, isn't he?
Yeah.
Of his family back home.
Certainly is. And they'll be blowing kisses back at the TV as well, I am certain. 900 metres to go, less than that now, as this man will just bring home what has been a spectacular drive for the title. Ever in control of his team, and indeed the strategy of everyone else. It didn't matter what your strategy was, if Vingegaard is in the frame of mind to impose himself, which he has been in this race, in every single quarter. It's been a pleasure to watch him. Meanwhile, likewise, the pleasure has been in watching this chase. Now, it's just within margin for a few of them. As you can see, he's got a 7-second advantage at the moment, James Knox. That's a... in fact, is that over Chavez? I beg your pardon, yeah. So we'll see what...
He needs 28 seconds to go into second place.
Here is Jonas Vingegaard. He's going to take a turn, 300 metres. It's a left-hander right now to open up the hoarded section, and the line beckons to fate this man. And what a party it has been for him. Jonas Vingegaard came to this race carrying just a little bit of modest question marks around his form, but he has absolutely shown that he is on the very best of form at the moment. And he's not somebody who loses that form easily either. Beware everybody who comes against him. Jonas Vingegaard has just won the Tour of the Basque Country. Congratulations to him. And it's now a question of margin. And